here we go. And 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 here we go. And
do you have a plan B? 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 Do you have a plan B?
And here we go. 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 And here we go.
Open for business.
And here we go.
The last time Boo was out.
We have a problem. We have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems.
Open for business.
So far, I haven't seen anybody coming in yet. Just I'm waiting for people, so I just haven't seen anybody popping in. So I'm just going to show some various clips that I have lined up so far.
No good, I can't maneuver.
Stay on target.
We're too close.
Stay on target.
Loosen up!
You're a pushy little bastard, ain't you? But I like that. I like that.
You warthog-faced
Pompous.
Half-witted, scruffy-looking,
Cheap, lying, no good, rotten,
dinky horseman or smelling,
dirt-eating,
insecure junkyard,
vulgar, insensitive, selfish,
ugly motherfucker.
fart smeller.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Do you have a plan B?
Not really. Not yet. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, yes. I hate this. It is revolting.
Very revolting. I don't know what to do. I thought some people would join. I put it out there. Obviously, nobody's wanting to pop in.
We have a problem. We have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems.
Big time problems. How can I do a show if I have no viewers? I don't know what to do.
I don't know what your problem is, but you need to solve it now.
Agreed. I have no idea. I don't know if I should show some more loops or what. Because
Open for business.
that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I don't see anybody in the chat. I don't see anybody viewing. Let's see. How can we do? Let's see. I have no idea.
I don't know what your problem is, but you need to solve it now.
We have a problem. We have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems.
And yes, very. Let's see. What can we do? Yes. One person came in. Nova Vaughn, you came in. Thank you for joining. For the time being. It's been a while since I've done this, to be honest. It's been several months that I've done a live stream. Come on, let's see. Trying to get things going here. Let's see. What can we do? Oh well. I'm going to try doing something here. Let's see.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
That's right. It's my opinion. And this is why I don't really do any live streams, because I don't really get any viewers. I don't get people in the chat. You know. This is why I haven't been doing anything in a while for my videos, for making any videos. In fact, I just wanted to come in here to make an announcement here about now. The fact is, I am not going to be stopping my channel. I just don't know what kind of content I am going to produce at the moment. So, with that being said, I would like to just say welcome, everybody. How are you guys all doing? You guys all fine? Yes, that's right. I'm going to be making some changes on my channel. There is a possibility of one thing I will do. And let's, again, I've put my link I pinned my link if you want to join me. Knock yourself out, all you wonderful 0 viewers. See, and again, this is why I don't really do many live streams, because I don't get the viewers. It's simple as that. So sometimes I wonder, is it even worth it? Is it even worth me doing something? Is it even worth me putting out content? Should I be putting out content? And if so, what kind of content? Now, back in June, I did mention this in one of my previous videos, that when I was getting you guys all caught up, I was in the middle of doing a live stream during the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. That's been that long ago. It's back in June. I was 4 episodes in. I was getting ready to live stream episode 5. My wife and I and my daughter, we all go to a movie. We go see it. The show's done. I go use the restroom. I close my eyes. Next thing I know, I'm like in the hospital, not even knowing what happened. I had actually passed out after taking a leak. And it did take a while for recovery. I did get better. I improved there's no major injuries. They ran all these tests through whether it was, my heart, if there's a heart problem, if there's a brain tumor, or if, there was something wrong inside. The fact is that it's what's called a vagal nerve, and it can happen if you stand up very quick, or if you're using the restroom, and that's when you can get your it's when you can get yourself, your brain can close, your brain can shut down. Well, not shut down, but it can you can lose the blood flow. Now, I'm not a doctor or anything, and like I said, I got a sucky memory. Nothing really matters. But long story short, I haven't put out any content. I have put out content. I've given you guys an update as to what things have happened. I put out some video shorts as to some milestones I hit. I did make our trip to Disneyland. Now, that was another thing. Because of my injury and not being working and recovering from it, I was not able to get what I wanted to take to the park so I could do a vlog, because my name used to be Cobra Disney Jedi. I was going to do some stuff with Disneyland, and that's what my goal was this past October. Unfortunately, that did not happen. And again, it just came down to me. Did I really want to do it? Because, to be honest, my editing style is pathetic. It sucks. There's no way to say it. There's no way to say it. That's why I've been away from the channel for a while. I just haven't done any thoughts or opinions. And quite frankly, if I'm being honest, that's like, okay, my name, former name, Cobra Disney Jedi. I was wanting to talk about things that were related to Cobra Kai, to Disneyland, and to Star Wars. Well, the problem is the Cobra Kai, when I decided to talk about it, we're already into season 4. And there's already content creators that have been out there since season 1. And so it's like I was late to the game on that. Now, Disneyland, the same. It's okay. I don't live in California. I live in Oregon. My last trip down there was back in 2016, prior to our previous trip last October. So I was going to do some vloggings. I was also going to put out some content saying, okay, what is my favorite rides? what kind of rides do I like? But again, it just came down to, did I really want to do it? And the fact of the matter is, there's other YouTubers out there. If you look in my profile, you'll see who I've subscribed to, and there's plenty other park video vloggers that do what they do, and they do a great job. I like what they do. I subscribe to them, and so it's just, for me, if I don't go every year or something, what's the point of doing something about the park? So again, that's why I decided not to do it. Now, as far as Star Wars goes, we know there's a bunch of Star Wars YouTubers out there, and I follow a lot. Some of them, for us, we do have that in common. Most of my subscribers that I do follow, or most of my subscribers also follow some of the YouTube content creators. In fact, we all come together as part of Echo Base Network. So for me, I think that that's beat to the ground too. So then that just leaves up the question, what do I do? Really? Again, so, and that's the thing. Do I really want to do it? Do I want do I want to really put the effort in there? Now, I'm still looking for work. I'm currently unemployed. I don't have anything that I'm currently seeking work. But again, it just boils down to, do I really want to make any chance? Again, it just all comes down to, what do I like? Now, I've had an idea here. Now, if you look at my avatar, you'll notice, there's a couple of pictures of guitars. These are a couple of guitars that I actually own. I thought, I do play a little bit. I'm not that good at it. And so there's lots of videos out there that will teach you how to play songs, how to play strum, how to learn chords, how to learn the fretboards. And I'm definitely not a teacher, that's for sure. So I thought about this, and again, nobody's here. So this just goes to show me, nobody really gives a crap about my content. It's just that simple. No one gives a crap. Here it is. I make it known through my Discord page, the time, and yet nobody wants to come in. Again, there's still, I've only had one viewer. One effing viewer. Again, this just comes down to, why should I even bother doing this? But this was my idea. Now, as you looked at my avatar, again, these are a couple of guitars that I currently own. Now, these were given to me by my uncle, who passed away back in February. That's who gave me my guitars. Now, which was nice, like I said, sadly, he passed away back in February. It happened on that day, on February, all 2 Tuesday days. Hey, Alan, how you doing? Good to have you in again. Thank you for stopping in. Again, I'm just going through some things what I want to do as far as content of my YouTube. Again, this just comes down to, like, I've seen a couple people come, make a comment, and then they leave again. So but anyway, getting back to the idea that I had. Okay. Now getting back to the guitars that I own. Let me just show you what I have so far, what it was given to me throughout my life. Now, this first guitar here was given to me by my uncle, same uncle. Now, he's a musician. He was not a professional musician, but he had a career. He had a job, but he was working in nightclubs up in Alaska. And he'd visit us, and he had this guitar that he actually gave to me. Why he gave it to me, I have no idea. But this is the very first guitar that I have ever owned. And it's still in good shape. Now, there's one string that's missing. And also, there's a couple of pegs on here, if you can see, that are missing. Missing one of the pegs right here that I can't even do any tuning. This peg here that's missing, it still is tunable. I could just use my pliers and go and use it. But one string is missing. It's the D string. Now, if you are a guitar player, you know all what the strings are. You got your E, A, you have your D, G, B, and E. Or as some of the guitar tubers out there will go with the acronym Eddie, Hate, Dynamite, Good, Bye, Eddie. But it's all these strings, they have not worn down. They're still in tune. In fact, I just tuned it earlier before my broadcast. But again, there's one chord missing. Again, and that's the D string. But anyway, long story short, that was the very first guitar, and I can't believe I still had it. It's the actual instrument that I had. It's the actual instrument that I learned the chords. I used that guitar, and I took it back in high school. There was a guitar class, and I took that, and that's where I learned some of the basic chords. Just a minute. Now this guitar was given to me again by my uncle. This is part of the Avatar. And again, Eddie, Hate, Dynamite, Good, Eddie. This was given to me, I can't remember how long it was after my wife and I were married. But I also used this, and I was learning guitar chords as well, like a D chord. Or a G chord. An E minor. Let's see. Or how about an A minor? Or a C chord? This was really, I've had this for a long time, and I did learn some of the YouTubers that I subscribed to in the past. You'll see that on my page. You'll see that on my profile page, some of the people that I subscribe to. One of them is Marty Music. The other is Justin Guitars. I really like those guys. I really like their teachings. Marty Music, he definitely makes it so easy if you want to learn a song. He'll teach you a song, and he will go through the process, and it will be great. And so this guitar I have, hold on a second, guys. God damn it, Maggie, get your fucking... Bailey, come here.
And here we go. 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 And here we go.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dogs were getting into some stuff. I had to take care of it. Okay, Alan, thank you so much. Take care. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yeah. So anyway, this guitar I've had for almost, it's been coming up upon 30 years that I've had this guitar. And I've played a little bit. Again, I haven't really played much. It's been actually at least 10 years since I've actually played. And so I haven't done anything ever since. What happened and reason why I started playing a little bit. It was about 13 years ago, shortly after my dad died. And I started just getting into it a little bit. I found Marty Short's music a little bit. And I was learning a bit, and I started playing. And then a couple of years later, my grandmother passed away. And there's a, we all had a gathering for her services, and my uncle was there, and he had his guitar, and we played a little bit. And I have to be honest, I played a little bit after that. But anyways, my dogs are distracting me. I'm so sorry, guys. But again, nobody's going to watch this. Nobody gives a shit. Anyways, I really stopped after that. I don't know why. It just was, things happen when you're, have a family to support, when you have kids to raise. It's just trying to find time and, to do these hobbies. That just takes a little bit. So it's, like I said, it's been at least 10 plus years since I've last played the guitar. Now, again, when my uncle passed away back in February, we had his services about a month later, or no, let's see. Actually, no, it was like shortly after my fainting episode. It was about sometime in the July or August, I can't remember. But this here is the next guitar that I'd receive from him. Yeah, he had owned so many guitars. His son, my cousin, just had a plethora of them, and he recalled that time that when with my grandmother's memorial service about him having fond memories of me playing with him after her services. So that's why he gave me this guitar. Now it's a nice guitar. I like it. And nice thing too is that it came with a nice amp. Let me show you it. So that's the amp that came with the guitar that was given to me by my late uncle. So it just got me into the thinking. Thank you. It's great. I love it. But again, it just got me into thinking that, well, maybe I better start getting back into it, playing a little bit. Now, again, I still remember some of the chords. Again, the basic chords that I showed. Let me just tell you the chords that I know so far. The A chord, if that's right. There's A7. There's A minor. Now, the only chord I really don't know is B. I don't know any of the B chords, how to play them. Eventually I will. A lot of the songs that I've learned actually don't really have a B chord in it. But I know the C chord. Let me ask you, can you hear that? I'm not sure if it's if my audio is good on here. I'm using my earbuds. I mean, it does have the speaker. It does have its built-in speaker. I don't know if it can be heard on the quick question. Can you okay, sound okay, so yes, it's wonderful to go back, pick up Low Passion. Keep going with it. Yes, I will. Thanks. And yes, okay, good. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. But yeah, the C chord. Now the D chord. Now, I vaguely know the minor chord. I think, let's see. Let's see. What other? Oh, yeah. The E chord. Or the E minor. F chord. Now, there's various ways of playing the F chord. Now, if you're a guitarist, you know sometimes the best way to learn is just to be lazy. And so I just play in the style of the C chord. Again, it's been a while since I've played some of these chords. And then, of course, the G chord. So those, again, some of the basic chords I know. And so it just got me to thinking. It's like, okay, I'm wondering, should my content be about what I've learned from other YouTubers? That's the question that I'm going over myself. Now I have adjusted my intros and my outros for my video if I do go down this path. Let me show you the intro for my video should I continue with it. Now, that was not me playing. No way. I took care of that. But yeah, and then I'd share the video with what I'd learned. I'd type in the description of the video that I've learned from. And then what I would do was when I'm done, I'd do my outro. Check it out. And again, that's kind of what's gonna go. What I would do if I was to do this, do a channel focused on this, on what I've learned, on what I would share with you. So if you're watching this not later on, let me know. Do you think I should do something like that, or should I try find something else that I like, which is not going to be hard? Which is not going to be easy, actually, I should say. That's a very nice intro. I think it would also give other people learnings, sort of what a learning buddy to grow as they watch your videos. Okay. So again, it's an idea. I don't know if I'm going to make anything definitive to it, but if you looked at my outro, I used to go by the mantra when I was Cobra Disney Jedi that when life gets you down, always get back up. Always get back up, flip the script, and go seek adventure. That was my outro. My new outro, if you noticed, that at the very end, my outro was, no matter what comes along, no matter what happens in your life, let me play that again. Let me play that one more time. So what do you think about that, my outro? No matter what happens, always keep strumming. Do you think that? How's that? Let me know in the comments. And let's see. There's no reason you can't do a variety of content. Try your hand at several things and do what makes you happiest. Yeah, and that's the... You don't have to pick one thing, just keep it organized for viewers. And, again, I've gotten that advice in the past too, from other content creators. I just kind of wish they knew I was in here. I just kind of wish they would have joined me. But anyways, this is just an idea that I had. I don't know what it will happen. Again, I was hoping definitely that I'd have a couple of guests that joined me, but I guess they've got things going on. They haven't even been in the chat. Let me see. And so anyways, again, that's just ideas. Let me see one quick thing. Let's see. Okay. The outro has a profound message to encourage you to keep trying new things as well as trying old things again. Very positive message from to leave for an outro. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not gonna lie, I got that from Finding Nemo, with Dory and her mantra, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I don't know. I just thought just keep strumming. Just to me sounded positive. But anyway, so let me, since I have my amp with me, I normally don't have my amp with me, but you know what? My wife is out of town. And it's just my son and me. He's in his room. Let me just go ahead and turn this on. Again, there's just some songs that I did pick up, as I was learning guitar. That was the intro to Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane. Or Oh, does it? Okay. That's good to know. Thanks. Now, let me see if I can do this here. Get my capo on. Now I've got this tuned a whole step down, which basically means instead of being tuned in starting with E, it's start with D. But this one song that I've been really learning lately has been Lynyrd Skynyrd's Simple Man. And it's a basic setup. And I'm also learning, how some of the scales in the key of C, because this song is in the key of C. Like the walk up. And then there's a little riff, there's a little lick in here. Whoops. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Good to see you. I was basically showing them a little bit what I know from Simple Man by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Thank you. So again, that's just some of the one thing I'm kind of learning on, and I'll show you my progress. If I do create content like that, I'll show you my music teacher once told me scales are the most vital thing to learn. Most songs are heavy on scales, so exactly. And that's what the music, the guitar teachers on that I subscribe to, with especially with Justin. He's told me about scales. Now, the other thing I'm trying to learn too is, I'm familiar with the fretboard that's up in this area, but as far as down here, that's tricky. However, let me show you what I learned about some of the scales. Now, again, keep in mind I've got this tuned a whole step down. So we'll start with in the key of C, the scale in the C. So I was taught and I go down. Wait. Now, one thing I did learn with about the fretboard is that you got your third fret, 5th, 7th, 9th, and 12th. Now, the 12th fret is just an octave higher. And so I was able to do a little something like this when I learned the key of C. When lockdown started, I decided to try and learn to play some guitar. I still have a very long way to go, but enjoying it. And again, it's just the thing. I'm just going to learn a little bit. It's been suggested that you just take, even 5 minutes a day and just take what you learn and learn. Now, I was also learned a key on another guitar lick, and it's been said that this can be played at any part of the scale. Now, that part I still have not learned, but I'd start up here on the 9th fret of the G string. Actually, there's 5 notes, but actually there were 7 notes that they wanted to teach. And then I was just fidgeting around. Now, the other thing, if you notice, I'm looking away. I'm looking at the screen. I'm trying to go by memory as well, and so that's the other thing, to learn your fret by memory. I tried to learn many years ago, but life happened and I quit. I just wish I kept going with it through. So props to those that do. Yes, exactly. And again, Justin Guitar, Marty Schwartz, when they do their teachings, they just say, one said 5 minutes. The other, was saying like 15 minutes a day, or, because I got a confession to make. When you pull the guitar out, or for me, when I pull it out and I'll say, okay, I'm only gonna go 5 minutes, sometimes I end up doing it 20 to 30 minutes. And that's true. Muscle memory is key. So that's, I know the basics. I know the basic open chords here, but as far as other chords, like a G chord, where would I place the G chord in this area? There's various ways to play the G chord, and that's what I need to learn, or that's what I would like to learn. So there's plenty of ways that you can learn the chords. There's plenty of websites that you can just go to the images, you look up guitar chords, various guitar chords, and it'll show you on it. Sometimes people can buy a book, and I can do that. I did have a book before. Sadly, I don't know what happened to it. It might have got thrown away or lost somehow, some way. But I did have a chord book that had all the chords, not only just all the chords, but various chords that were in the key of whatever. Like with a C chord, you can play a G chord, you can play an A minor, you can play an F chord, and I think it's the D minor, I believe, is also in that chord. Yeah, and so I just wish I just had that book. I really do. Let's see. Matt says, I grew up playing the trumpet and some piano. Learning guitar is a whole new ball game. Yes, it is. And you know what? unlike the piano, which I did take piano lessons when I was a kid. I don't have my piano anymore. I had to sell it. I had no room in my house, to be honest. Let's see here. I did piano and clarinet here. And, because not only did I learn, in my elementary school days, I did take my piano lessons, but I also played the violin. I played orchestra, and I gave that up. My dad made me take the orchestra class through middle school. And then as soon as middle school was done, it's like said, I'm not taking orchestra. I'm taking other classes. And piano was one and guitar was the other. And like I said, I did play piano as a kid. I did have some piano lessons. I just never got around to playing it. I just, as a kid, you like one thing, and then the next day you like another thing, and then you don't want to do the other thing. It's like it's a kid thing. What can I say? I sub to Marty Music on YouTube. Really good videos on how to play. Exactly. That's one of the guys that he makes it so easy when he teaches you a song. And a lot of the guitar instructors, and I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. Okay, does the low E start as 1, or does the high E start as 1? I really wish Paul was in here. Master Paul was here, but he does not say the string numbers. He actually says the actual string, what the name of the string, like third fret on the A string, and then the 5th fret on the 5th fret on the A string. And yes, his breakdown of each step is great. Yes, exactly. So let's see, what else can I remember? Okay. I think that's Life is a Highway by Tom Cochrane. Let's see, again, let me just share with you. A couple other songs I know. I just hope I don't get copywritten for these. I gotta figure this out. Okay. Good old chord here. But yeah, a few intros. Okay, hang on one second. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Come As You Are is an easy riff. It's actually an easy riff to learn. Smells Like Teen Spirit it's easy. It is, again, the key is just. let's see. Let's see. But anyway, I was just sharing some of the things that I'm just going off memory. I think that was supposed to be, I think that was Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones, but I can't remember if I hit the right note or not. I believe that's Glycerin by Bush. Again, you'll notice that it's like I'm very, you can hear my other strings, and that's, again, I think that'll take time. It'll still take time. My point that I'm going to try to do is try to make it more frequent and not put it off by the years. Again, let's see. Since you came in late, Matt, let me show you what my intro is like and my outro. Here's my intro that I was going to do. So that was my intro. And here is my outro. So those are the ideas that I have for new content. I'm just trying to. Now, the other thing that I'm trying to work on as well is my finger picking as well. Dude, intro and outro sounds sick. Well, thank you. Daryl says, nice, dude. Thanks, guys. So appreciate that. So I've just been sharing some things of what I used to, some things I've picked up in the past. Let's see. Let me get this on here. The main song I'm really trying to master right now is Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, because he was in a band before, a local band, wasn't he? Um, I just jumped in here. What changes are you making? Looking at making some changes to my channel as well. So basically, what I've been contemplating, and as you notice at my intro, my outro, um, I'm just I'm not all that good. I just want to share what I've been learning from other YouTube guitar teachers. My two main people that I've subscribed to that I get my lessons from are from Marty Music and Justin Guitar. Their style of teaching is so simplified. It's just, and especially Marty Music, he does a wonderful job of going through how to play the pattern and the strumming pattern as well. And that's also something I'm trying to learn as well, is, the variety of strumming patterns, the variety of, like palm muting. I don't know how to do that. I've never palm muted a guitar before. Again, guys, feel free to join me. I mean, I've got my link pinned in the I got my link pinned, so knock yourself out. Come on in. I mean, you guys are welcome to join. So, like a guitar learning channel, pretty much. I mean, that's kind of what it is. I'm gonna just, I think what I'm gonna do is, it's a little different. There's so many teaching techniques out there, and then what about share what you learn? So that's kind of the concept that I have. We'll just have to see. Again, so for those of you who came in late, I'm gonna show you my other guitar that was owned. And again, knock yourself out and feel free to watch this from the very beginning. But that's the main guitar that was given to me. Taking the audience with you on your journey learning. Yeah. And so why not? Instead of trying to teach people, tell people, hey, look what I've got learned. Trust me, I've tried. I sent a message. But anyway, for those of you who've jumped in later, let me show you the guitar that I've had for close to 30 years. I mean, this was given to me. This is my acoustic guitar that was given to me. Get my pick. Yeah, I think he has had some other plans because he didn't do his live stream, his Friday night live stream like he normally does. So I don't know if he's got other plans he's doing. It's hard to say. Everybody get Paul again. You guys can join me in my chat. I mean, come on. I pinned the link at the top of the chat. So that's basically what I've had in mind. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, let me. For those of you who are late who didn't join, because the nice thing about this acoustic, it also I can plug it into my amp as well. Okay, let me show you what my amp looks like for those of you who joined late. So that amp was given to me also with that electric guitar by my cousin. That was my uncle's. But let me. I got plugged into the amp. Please don't feel pressured. You could have guest teachers like Paul and Daryl on some detail like tip. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you never know. I mean, it depends if I can, if we can all coordinate. We have busy schedules. We're in different time zones. I'm on the West Coast. I know Daryl's in the Central time, and I think Paul's in the East Coast time. So it all depends on our coordination. And I think it doesn't sound like it's, my open chord's not playing all that good up here. I think the reason why is because I've had this for so long. I think part of the fretboards are fading a little bit. And so that's why you're not hearing a good, you can hear it's a good. Especially this fret right here. I think this is starting to feel a little faded, and I gotta take. That's why I'm gonna be using most of my my new guitar that was given to me by my late uncle. That's the other thing too. That's the beauty of learning these scales. You can kind of listen to something. You can kind of improvise, do a little improvising. I just had to do that. I was improvising there a little bit. know that I could play a few nursery rhymes. But anyway, that's just kind of things what I was thinking about creating as far as what my content is going to be about. So again, let's see. Let me see if we can get. But anyway. So again, this is just something that I've been thinking about, and so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the stream up here. And thanks for those of you who joined me. Thanks for you in the chat. It would have been nice if I could have had someone, but I'm gonna do this. Hopefully, down the road, I'll do a little more, maybe a couple more live streams, not like every week or every month, but keep building on the idea and it will naturally evolve. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's just, again, and it just also has to do with how my feeling, how am I going to, do I have the want to do it? And so, and again, I'm just, throwing it out there. This is what I plan on doing. As far as the changes. Now, you may wonder why I changed my YouTube name to Nova Vaughn. So I saved the best for last. Now, again, I used to say that I used to be called Cobra Disney Jedi. I'm not going to be talking about those contents. I might. You never know. I might throw a nugget in a time or two down the road. But basically, it just has to do with the fact that, the topics of Cobra Kai, Disneyland, and Star Wars are pretty much covered by other people. But Nova Vaughn, I was looking for a name that meant change or transformation. And when I saw these two words, Nova Vaughn, it came from the concept of new beginning or new change. And so I figured, okay, I'm going to go with that. New change. Now, as far as if it's going to be a permanent change or a temporary change, I'll decide for that. We'll see. I love the concept behind this. Whatever you decide. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And thank you for really joining me. That means a lot. But again, new beginning is basically what Nova Vaughn means. And so that's where I'm at. I'm at a new beginning. And so that's what I believe I need to do. Now, as far as, like I said, if it's going to be a temporary change or a permanent change, only time will tell. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So, but I'm still gonna go by with the concept of a new change. And so, again, I'll show you what I've learned, and then, and not only that, I will direct you to the link of the channel that I learned from. And so if you're interested in getting back into the swing of things, if you want to pick up the guitar, if you used to play it in the past, knock yourself out. I'm just doing what's been suggested to me. Just take about 5 minutes a day, or just take 5 minutes and play with it a little bit. That 5 minutes can turn into 10 and sometimes into 20. And I've even taken that 5 minutes and it's been turned into even 30 minutes. So it's just because, let's just be honest, when you do something and you're liking it, you're on a roll, you want to keep going. And so sometimes that's what happens. If you learn something and you just roll with it, And so that's kind of what I'm looking at. So anyways, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for joining me this late. And I'm going to go ahead and just give you my outro. I'm going to say that, remember, whatever happens in your life, always keep strumming. Take care. Thank you so much.